राहुल, है ना, अच्छी बात है, आए हुए सब बच्चे हैं।
आचार्य जी।
नमस्ते
नमस्ते आचार्य।
नमस्ते।
नमस्ते।
नमस्ते
आचार्य जी।
So how were your classes?
Good.
Through this system, online class. How were your classes going?
Good.
Good. Awesome.
Raise your hand if you have. ये कौन बच्चा है? नमस्ते।
मारू काम बाबा।
आज हमारा सेशन है, we need extra time and because our last session, जब हमारा स्कूल में लास्ट सेशन होता है, usually we celebrate it in two different ways. One is celebration of learning and the other is annual day function. This year, क्योंकि ये कोरोना वायरस आ गया, स्कूल बंद हो गए, so we didn't have that opportunity to celebrate that celebration of learning or annual day function. तो आज हम यहाँ सब हैं, प्रेयर करेंगे सबसे पहले, उसके बाद different things which we will share later on. So please hold your hands like this. जिन्हें मेरे साथ गायत्री मंत्र और उसका अर्थ आता है, वे बच्चे आंखें बंद कर लेंगे, अदरवाइज गुड। प्लीज स्लाइड ऑन कर दीजिए अंकित जी गायत्री मंत्र की। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। तूने हमें उत्पन्न किया, पालन कर रहा है तू, तुझसे ही पाते प्राण हम, दुखियों के कष्ट हरता है तू। तेरा मान तेज है, छाया हुआ सभी स्थान, सृष्टि की वस्तु वस्तु में तू हो रहा है विद्यमान। तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम, मांगते तेरी दया। ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला, दाता हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला। ओम शांति शांति शांति। आचार्य जी आज आपसे प्रिंसिपल वैदिक प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ आर्य समाज 9th and 10th पर बात करेंगे। We request आचार्य जी to please continue.
Namaste everybody.
We have been discussing 10 principles of Arya Samaj, and today we are going to conclude the whole thing, the entire series, the remaining two, the principles number 9 and 10. As we noticed, the first five principles guide us to become a noble, good human being, an Arya who is Ishwar Putra, who is child of God, like father, like child. So he obeys, he just does everything in the world to keep, to make Ishwar happy. As if these are expectations from Ishwar, is it not? Just like in your household, you do things that are expected from you by your mother and father. So as you are growing, you will get another connectivity that I want to do things that are expected from me by that supreme mother and father whom we call Ishwar, is it not? Then principle number 6 was we join hands with like other noble people for sansar ka upkar kar, for the good of the entire world, humanity and all animals, birds. We want to do good for everybody, is it not? And then principle number 7 was that we want to, in such interactions, as we come along, we want to be bonded by pure love, is it not? We don't want to be, you know, we want to be properly well connected by love so that we form a nice team to do good work to others. And in focus is always on, that was the last principle number 8, avidya ka nash or vidya ki vritti. If we remove ignorance, there will be no pain and suffering in the world, is it not? So the primary objective of Ayasmaj is to raise awareness of good, correct scientific knowledge. Not just about material science, but about who I am, who made the world, and what am I going to do here, so on so. So let's look at principle number 9 today. Yeah. So principle number 9 says, none should remain satisfied with his own elevation only, but should incessantly strive for social upliftment of all. Realize one's own elevation in the elevation of others. In Hindi, it goes like, सबकी उन्नति में अपनी उन्नति समझनी चाहिए. Very short sentence will be, if others are making progress, I should consider it as if my own progress, is it not? So if I see my neighbor, my friend, they are going, they are elevating in their day-to-day life, they are progressing physically, intellectually, and in all other domains, then that should give us pleasure, is it not? And indeed, that is very natural. If you have a brother and sister in your family, if your brother or your sister does something good, you feel good, is it not? Because you are bonded with them with love, is it not? So this is a sign of love that yes, I don't be jealous about others. I am not envious about others. So let's look at what is jealousy and how not to get jealous. If somebody is getting something, I should feel good about that. And I can say, like this child has a birthday gift, the other child can have many options, but he can think with a positive attitude. Yes, I also have my birthday once in a year. Like today's my brother's turn, but I also have my birthday. So on any given birthday, that child gets the focus, gets certain gift, etc. And I also get such a turn, is it not? So isn't it nice that I can have fun on his birthday too, is it not? I have fun on my birthday, and I can have fun on his birthday also. I may not have gifts, but will have food and fun, is it not? So this is a positive attitude that I should not be overcome by jealousy. I should make a positive attitude. Just like smile is infectious, happiness too is infectious, is it not? When somebody is happy, when you look that person, that makes you feel also happy. I am smart if I can derive happiness from his happiness, is it not? From others' happiness. So, we want all to be happy. And if I see somebody joyous and happy, I should also feel good, is it not? That way we are multiplying it, is it not? So that is what the ninth principle of Arya Samaj is telling us and is guiding us. If we can convert jealousy into inspiration, if somebody has made some accomplishment, some achievement, we should not feel jealous, but we should say, I can also do this, is it not? So this can be a a positive possibility of positive inspiration, rather than getting down with jealousy, etc. So principle 9 basically underlines that same thing that we talked previously, love. It presents practical benchmark to principle 8. What is it saying? When you achieve something, who is very happy other than you? So if you ask yourself, the day I come return from school, and when I say I achieved something that was, you know, recognized in my class, then that makes many people feel good. Who are they? Your mother, your father, your teacher, your brother, sister, all those who love you genuinely, they will feel good that yes, you have achieved something, is it not? So, in the same manner, if you want to know whether you love someone or not, what is the benchmark? If you love someone, then that person's progress will make you feel good, is it not? So, if you feel good in seeing somebody's progress, that is a very positive sign that you really love that person, is it not? So that's what love translates. If you love somebody or if somebody loves you, both feel good in each other's progress, is it not? So this is what principle number 9 is saying. When we form a team, we work together, but if somebody achieves more, I should not feel bad or jealous about it, but I should take it as inspiration and I should also feel good about that. That takes us to principle number 10. Principle 10 is all persons ought to dedicate themselves necessarily for the social good and the well being and subordinating their personal interest, while the individual is free to enjoy freedom of action for the individual well being. This principle is balancing the life because whenever you join an organization, you form an organization, there are certain rules. Hmm? But those rules are good for the whole society, whole community, is it not? And I am also part of that community. So I should feel that these rules are good. They are not really forcing me to do something bad. Indeed, they are forcing me to go in the right direction. So if there is a social good, that means good for everybody. But then the rules should not be made excessively, is it not? We should not make excessive rules that personal freedom or personal liberty is also taken away. So there has to be a good balance between what are the rules good for the social good. The social good is very important and the well-being of the whole community, but without harming my personal interest, my freedom of action, is it not? So that individual well-being should also be taken care of. Indeed, every individual put together becomes a community, becomes an organization, becomes a society. So if you want good for the whole society, it should, of course, include good for every individual also, is it not? So this is a good principle which draws a line how much rules we should make without harming somebody's personal freedom, somebody's personal interest, is it not? For example, you live in a house and your mother has formed some house rules, is it not? Those house rules are basically for your own good, is it not? Your mother may say, you can watch TV every evening, say 6 to 6:30. So that is a house rule. And you get a chance to watch TV. But then you also have personal freedom. During that time slot, you can watch any TV channel that is meant for the children that you like. You may watch a story, you may watch a cartoon, you may watch a Discovery channel, you may watch a news channel, whatever you like it, is it not? Your personal freedom is still there, you know. So this is kind of an example that an organization, like your home is also an organization. So an organization has certain rules which we ought to follow, but those who make the rules of the organization, they also have a responsibility not to be too hard and fast, is it not? So like for example, another rule, maybe you get some fixed pocket money if you are a teenager every weekend. So that amount is fixed by your parents, is it not? But you have a freedom. You can spend it the way you want it, is it not? If you like to buy a particular thing over many other things, you go and buy that particular thing, is it not? So you have some fixed pocket money amount that is fixed by your parents, but then you have a freedom how you want to spend it. So in the same manner, you are attending Sanskriti school or even regular schools, is it not? There are some school rules, you know. I must come every Sunday morning by 9:40. So this is so that the assembly can take place at the right time. And then the whole school, all the classes can function at the right time. So this is a rule made by Sanskriti school. But then how do you reach Sanskriti school? That is your personal choice. You may be dropped by your mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, any neighbor. Oh, there are so many possibilities that you decide at your convenience, is it not? You come by a car or you come by your neighbor's friend's car. You know, all those, how you come, that is your choice, is it not? I must choose one elective subject. So the third period is dedicated in Sanskriti school to an elective subject. But you have a choice. You can choose music, dance, yoga, Vedic math, tabla, etc. Is it not? So there is always some rules are put upon us. We have to follow them. But within those rules, we have a lot of choice. Like Arya Samaj expects everybody to be vegetarian, is it not? We don't want to harm any animal or bird. Nothing to talk about their killing for our food. That is wrong, is it not? But then Arya Samaj doesn't say you have to eat chapati or rice or this or that. That is your choice, is it not? As long as you are eating vegetarian food. So this is what, whenever we form an organization, for organization to function properly, for the overall social good, we have to, that organization has to form certain rules, but the rules should not be excessive that they take away your freedom. you should also be given a lot of room where you can exercise your personal choices, is it not? So we have discussed 10 principles of Arya Samaj. They, if we follow them properly, they will ensure that I am a very good human being, and not only that, I can join hands with a lot of people. That's what, some 25 years ago, a number of people under the leadership of Dev Mahajanji, they came together and they said, let's have Arya Samaj Houston. And now Arya Samaj Houston has regular Montessori school for adults, so many satsang and classes, and for little children, they have Sunday school, our Sanskriti school. So all these are functioning under certain rules, but then the rules are not excessive. A lot of room is there for your personal choices. That was our discussion on 10 principles of Arya Samaj. Let me see if there are some questions here. Yes.
Acharya ji, one question from Rahul Sanklecha.
Yeah,
Rahul, unmute कर रहे हैं.
yeah, I can see the question.
So like,
Rahul, can you repeat it so others can also hear that?
so the question was, if you're competing against someone, should we still feel happy for a competitor if they win?
Very good question. I like it. On the spot, he has come up with it. He's thinking, and he has some supplementary question ideas, or he thinks that something should be added to this matter. So his question is so good. When we are competing, because today's world is very competitive, and we must excel, we must perform to our best, and we actually, those who run the organization, they would like everybody to do his or her best, is it not? In this scenario, when I want to do my best, then I have certain benchmarks. I want to do better than my friends also. And when I am saying I am doing better than my friends, what am I compromising my loving relationship with them? Well, these are obvious questions. That's what is bothering Rahul now. Whenever there is a competitive thing, competition is for everybody to perform at his or her best. And that's what is to motivate us. So we want to do our very, very best, is it not? And at that time, it is not that if I fail or if I am inferior to my friend, then as if I am helping him. No, you must do your best. And when you are doing your best, you are playing a very fair game. You don't want to do any unfair thing so that your friend is not able to perform at his best. So your good healthy relationship with others mean they should also be able to perform their very best, and I am also performing my very best, and let us see what happens, is it not? But whatever is the outcome, what is called sportsman spirit, whether I win or lose, I should be equally happy, is it not? And if I am number two, I should congratulate the number one person and get an inspiration that yes, if he could achieve that, maybe I could also do better than that, is it not? So there is nothing hard feeling, no jealousy or enviousness, nothing of that sort. We want to be very positive. Competitions are organized for the reason that everybody brings his best. So in India now we have a Prime Minister, Modi ji. He is very always saying, I have heard him more than once. He wants to say that I am competing with my own self. So I am challenging my own self. This is how he explains. If he was here answering this question, he would probably say that, competition is that everybody does his own best as if I am competing with my own self. So, of course, there are many others, and I want to maintain that healthy, positive relationship with them without compromising on them? I hope I have answered this question.
Acharya one question which came up in the class today. uh, if you can explain the concept of body, mind, and soul using some example which is relevant to our students, either of a car or a horse chariot.
Very good, very good. This is a concept that is a Vedic concept where body and mind are my assets, my instruments, and I am their owner. And that me is called myself or my soul, my consciousness, or there are many terms for that. So that is distinctly different from body and mind. Indeed, when we do meditation, our attempt is to bring my mind calm, and then we are aware of something, is it not? We are aware of something. And that something is myself, my own consciousness, my own awareness. So that concept has been explained in the Vedas, in the Yajurveda 31st chapter, 34th chapter, 6th mantra. The mantra goes like, Susayate ashwanyo yan manusyan niyate. What it means is, as if my mind is my sarathi. Sarathi is a chauffeur, is a driver or charioteer. And he is Manushyan, all the human beings. Niyate, he goes, takes me around in the world. So as if my life is a journey where my mind is traversing and on a vehicle and taking me to all the places in the world. And the same analogy comes in Kathopanishad. Kathopanishad is very interesting. A young boy, about our, say, 7th grade and 8th grade, he had this question, many probing question. Then he goes to one Acharya and he asks that. In the answer to his question, the Acharya uses this analogy at length. So let me see if I can bring out that slide, you know. Yeah. You know the analogy I mentioned, that I am a passenger on a chariot, my Atma, myself. Atma is passenger, and the driver, charioteer, is my mind. And this chariot traverses through the life journey. This is an analogy to explain. Comes from Yajurveda, then to Kathopanishad, then it has been there in Gita also. And in Gita, there is a dialogue between Krishna and Arjun, and in real battlefield, you know, Arjun is the warrior. He is very skilled in archery, you know. But then he requests Krishna if he can be his charioteer. So here this is Krishna and Arjun in the battlefield, but just don't get confused as if this is that analogy in Kathopanishad. Then what is it? This is me, myself. Hmm? So for all of us, we can look at it as in the life, we are traversing a non-stop journey. Whereas where I am the passenger and my mind is the driver, charioteer. And then these are the horses which run in the field, and they take them somewhere, right turn, left turn, and all that, as is commanded by my mind, is it not? So mind here is, of course, he has a connectivity with his passenger. Like you board a taxi, you tell the taxi driver, I want to go there. And then you don't bother, you leave it to the driver. You know, he will navigate and take you to the destination, is it not? So in the same manner, we as a human being, This, our human body, can be looked at as a chariot, is it not? Where deep inside my skull, somewhere in a corner, I am sitting, and I am the passenger, and very close to me in my brain, within deep inside the brain, there is a tiny hole, a cave, and in that cave, I am sitting deep inside, and very close to me is my mind, is it not? And then this whole system, we walk and we play and we eat, all sorts of activities that we do can be viewed as this chariot is going here and there. So that is a way to explain that we are all born with a very powerful mind. This mind of ours never gets old, never loses his strength, and he has the control, including all these ropes, that is to rein all these very powerful horses, our hands, our feet, our eyes, ears. These are like our fast moving horses. They take us around all places in the world, but they are under the control of mind. If mind doesn't control, like I am speaking to you, if your mind goes elsewhere, then they are distraction. Then you miss out some words I have spoken to you, is it not? So this mind is where you have to tell your mind, you are the passenger, you are the giving command to him. You tell him, look, these few minutes I am attending Naitik Shiksha session and you remain focused here. Don't go here or there. So if your mind has understood your command, then he will keep the horses in control. Then there will be no distractions, is it not? If you don't tell your mind properly, then the horses go haywire. And then you are sitting in a class, but your mind is going elsewhere, is it not? So this is an analogy to explain that how we should live in harmony properly. Harmony between me and my mind, and between my mind and the horses, is it not? So this is an analogy to explain that these are the kind of my body organs, this is my mind, and this is me, myself, or my soul. So the driver takes the decision going right turn, left turn, going at full speed or at high speed. All these decisions are taken care of here, but he just gives him the command, and this is also, we call it a buddhi and discriminating ability, which we all have very powerful buddhi, is it not? And we need that knowledge, the good knowledge from your regular schools, from your Sanskriti school, so that is kind of fuel. So if you like it, you can look at it as a modern vehicle also. So you are sitting in the passenger seat, there is a driver driving your car who has a control in the steering that decides the direction where the car will go, and then his feet are on brake and accelerator that determines at what speed he will be going. And sometimes he decides to stop at some places, is it not? So all the controls are with him, and then the wheels of the car are like these horses, is it not? It moves very fast, but he has the full authority. He has the full power to control the wheels, just like to control the horses. A very good analogy which comes from the Vedas and Upanishads, and then is also in the Gita, to explain that we are at the control of our own life. We can control our life journey, and finally, our mind knows it, that my passenger, who is my owner, who is my master, actually wants to be away from pain and suffering and wants to have joy and happiness, is it not? That's why our mind always suggests what are the new possibilities to feel joy and happiness in our life. What new things I want to eat, new places I want to go to. So your mind comes up with all these suggestions. Very good question from our 7th, 8th graders, and I think I have answered to my best.
Thank you,
Any other
Acharya ji.
question?
Thank you, Acharya ji. There's one question from Janav Mani's father, Ravi Mani. I will unmute him.
Yes, welcome.
नमस्ते जी, कैसे आप?
बहुत अच्छा.
ठीक. I wanted to ask on behalf of Jonathan and maybe some of the other children. No, all of our children, when we go take them shopping or when we have to go out, every time they see something, they want a new toy, they want a new something, they want. But as much as I try to explain to him to be humble or to be the value of money, sometimes it's not easy for parents to exactly explain to them what's the best way. So I thought maybe if there's a way you can explain to have them be a little bit more humble, maybe not ask for something every single time they see it. We go to the stores out of necessity, but they see it as an opportunity to get something new. And I'll admit I'm weak sometimes and I give in to my children and I buy them something maybe I shouldn't, but how do I get it to prevent asking each time for something? What's the best way to explain to him? Thank you.
This is a very difficult situation for any young mother and young father. And I can also recall this phase of my life when my 3 children were growing up. Because a child is always inquisitive, wants to know more about new and new things. And in this today's world where we are bombarded with information explosion, so many new things we become aware of, and new things are being invented, and the marketing is so powerful. Those in marketing business, they say you should be able to sell a fish to an Eskimo who doesn't need it really. So, there are very difficult forces working, and finally it boils down to a young mother and father how to navigate through without harm. But I am sure our children are very balanced, and that is what the Sanskriti school is attempting to do. That the very first thing it comes in my mind is all our Sanskriti school children should have, and many of them have this maturity. They should never say that, what are we teaching them is you are master of your mind, you take the ownership of your mind. And that is a very great empowerment. If you are the owner of your mind, then you give command to your mind, and it is not that your mind takes you where it wants to take you, is it not? You want your mind to go where you want it to go. So if you are the owner of your mind, you are the master of all the things, the entire world, is it not? So when it comes to new and new things the children become aware of, the first thing they should have in their mind is, is it that without that thing they cannot be happy? Is it that the happiness is depending on that particular thing? If it is about food, I can understand. If you are hungry, there is something in your body system that makes you restless and you cannot be happy, and your parents know it. If the child tells parents, mother or father, look, I am very hungry, sure, they will give them. They will give food to them, is it not? Because without food, things cannot go, is it not? But when you become so dependent of something new, which is not quite an essential thing, but then I will tell the young children, be the powerful owner, master of your own mind, and you tell yourself, I can be happy even without that thing. It is not that my happiness is dependent upon that thing. And then you evaluate if that thing is really good for your life, is it not? How is it going to make your life different? Is it going to save your time? Is it going to make things convenient, which otherwise is very difficult? But at a young age, even things which are physically difficult can be enjoyed, is it not? Young children, even if they have to climb up the hill, they enjoy it, is it not? So even they have to carry some weight from place A to B, they do it, take it as fun, is it not? So even without those things, if they can make their life full of fun and happiness, that is much better. So they must ask themselves before asking their parents, look, I need that thing, I want to have that new thing. They should ask themselves that without that thing, can they not manage their life? Can it not mean that they are still happy? Or if they think they really need that thing, they should first discuss it with themselves, their own brother or sister, and at a level with their parents. And then, of course, parents also want their happiness. Parents also want to see them, progressing in all directions. So if this is a consensus, if everybody in the family feels that, yes, we need a new thing in the household, then I think that is a very wise choice. Otherwise, I am sure Sanskriti school children are more mature and they will not fall into easy, they know it. They are above everything else. If I am master of my own mind, I am master of everything in the world, is it not? So that is the power, that's the kind of empowerment we want to pass on to all our children. And I want to say them, I want to tell them that you make a very careful choice about new things and never become like, if I don't get that thing, I won't be happy. Don't come to such a point because you are much more than any small material things around in this world. I hope I have taken the related issues when it comes to children asking for new things.
Thank you, Acharya. Acharya, one question. So, out of the 10 principles of Arya Samaj, which principle do you think is the most important?
There are certain sections in these 10 principles, and each section has, like, first and second principles is talking about the maker of the world where I find myself in, that is Ishwar. And then the third, fourth, and fifth principle is, you know, the third principle in particular is my connectivity, my communication with that Ishwar through the Vedas. And then fourth and fifth principle is like what should be the direction for my knowledge and action respectively. So these all principles are, very briefly, it is summarizing a huge issue, So it's very difficult to say that a particular principle is comes out as the most prominent one. It is very difficult to say that. But still, if somebody insists on that, then I will say that because I am inclined to that, and that has helped my life, I will say सत्य को ग्रहण करके नहीं इस सब काम धर्मानुसार सत्य को ग्रहण करना was, let me see, I am now, just opening out. Yeah, principle number 4, सत्य के ग्रहण करने और असत्य के छोड़ने में सर्वदा उद्यत रहना चाहिए. This is principle number 4, which I will say is kind of, it depends how do you look at it. It just as if, the truth is the essence of life. And if I am following, I am always exploring and inquisitive about the truth of knowledge and truthfulness in my action, then I will be, on a safe side. So, of course, the connecting to Ishwar is very good, but if I am, what am I getting at the end of the day? I will say this is a good principle that I should be willing to renounce what is untruthful and follow the path of truth. That somehow I think is quite a prominent principle of life that will probably be accepted by any human being, any reasonable, open-minded human being. He may have disagreement with us on Ishwar or on Vedas or on many concepts, but this finally will be, I think, is a common denominator acceptable to all human beings in the world, that we should renounce what is untruthful and we should follow the path of truth. So, asatoma satgamaya, so to say. Or in Yajurveda it is said, idam ahamanyatat satyam upayami. So, that's it.
Thank you, Acharya.
थैंक यू आचार्य जी। आज हम अभी आचार्य जी का वक्तव्य उन्हें धन्यवाद देते हुए यहीं पर समाप्त करते हैं, क्योंकि सेशन में कुछ एक्स्ट्रा चीजें हैं, so we will continue with those. First of all, I request Vinita ji to please continue with the bhajan practice, and then I will go to the next item. Thank you. Vinita ji, please unmute yourself. Yes, you are fine.
नमस्ते बच्चों, सभी टीचर्स को मेरा प्रणाम। हम अपने गीत की तरफ चलते हैं। सबसे पहले मैं आचार्य जी को फिर से एक बार धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगी। हर संडे जो हम आपसे ज्ञान प्राप्त करते हैं, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और बच्चों, हम अपने गीत की तरफ चलते हैं। ईश्वर अपने पास है, अपने साथ है, डरने की क्या बात है। जब परमात्मा हमारे साथ है, when God is with us, why shall we be scared of anything? ईश्वर अपने साथ है, डरने की क्या बात। Raise your hand if you have been practicing this one, by the way. बच्चे जागे हैं कि सोए हैं? बेटा, आप अपने घर में मेरे पीछे पीछे बोलना। और अंकित जी, if you could please unmute Isha Raj, she will follow. ईश्वर अपने साथ है, डरने क्या बात है। ईश्वर अपने साथ है, डरने क्या बात है। सब बोलेंगे, ईश्वर अपने साथ है, डरने क्या बात है। ईश्वर अपने साथ है, डरने क्या बात है। अगर किसी एक को अनम्यूट कर दे तो मुझे फीडबैक मिलती रहेगी। सदा सफलता साथ हमारी, सदा सफलता साथ हमारी,
सदा सफलता साथ हमारे, सदा सफलता साथ हमारे।
हाथ में उसके हाथ
हाथ में उसके हाथ है,
सदा सफलता साथ हमारे, सदा सफलता साथ हमारे। हाथ में उसके हाथ
सदा सफलता साथ हमारे, सदा सफलता साथ हमारे, हाथ में उसके हाथ है, ईश्वर अपने ईश्वर अपने साथ है, डरने की क्या बात है।
समय से पहले भाग्य से ज्यादा बोलो किसने पाया है।
समय से पहले भाग्य से ज्यादा बोलो किसने पाया है।
समय से पहले भाग्य से ज्यादा बोलो किसने पाया है।
समय से पहले भाग्य से ज्यादा बोलो किसने पाया है।
तेरा था तुझे मिला है, कोई तो छीन ना पाया।
तेरा था जो तुझे मिला है, कोई तो छीन ना पाया है।
तुझे मिला है, कोई तो छीन ना पाया।
तेरा था जो तुझे मिला है, कोई तो छीन ना पाया है।
जीवन प्रभु सौगात है, फिर काहे फिक्रात है।
जीवन प्रभु सौगात है, फिर काहे फिक्रात है।
सफलता साथ हमारे, सदा सफलता साथ हमारे, हाथ में उसके हाथ है।
सदा सफलता साथ हमारे, सदा सफलता साथ हमारे, हाथ में उसके हाथ है।
अपने साथ है, डरने की क्या बात है।
ईश्वर अपने साथ है, डरने की क्या बात है।
जिसके नाम, अगला वाला पैराग्राफ देखेंगे बेटा। जिसके नाम से कितनों के ही बिगड़े काम बन जाते हैं। जिसके नाम से,
जिसके नाम से कितनों के ही बिगड़े काम बन जाते हैं।
जिसकी याद से जन्म जन्म के कष्ट सभी मिट जाते हैं।
जिसकी याद से जन्म जन्म के कष्ट सभी मिट जाते हैं।
जिसके याद जन्म जन्म के कष्ट सभी मिट जाते हैं।
जिसकी याद से जन्म जन्म के कष्ट सभी मिट जाते हैं।
सामने वो दिन रात है, प्यार की बरसात है।
सामने वो दिन रात है, प्यार की बरसात है।
सफलता साथ हमारी, सदा सफलता साथ हमारी, हाथ में उसके हाथ में। सदा सफलता। म्यूट हो गई ईशा।
सदा सफलता साथ हमारे, सदा सफलता साथ हमारे, सदा सफलता साथ हमारे, हाथ में उसके हाथ है।
अपनी साथ है, डरने की क्या बात है।
अपने साथ है, डरने की क्या बात है।
Thank you, Shavita. We all have to deal with technology. Technology means many times we have glitches, sometimes it freezes, but really appreciate all the children learning this. Kavita ji, shall we ask
Yes.
else to sing two lines at least?
Thank you, Vinita ji. Thank you, Isha Beta. Thank you very much. Because we are short of time,
Ji.
so today we will we cannot actually ask kids to be with us by
Perfectly fine.
practice.
Ji, ji.
So I request Ankit ji now to begin with that new surprise. Let me share one thing. Our technical team, I thank you them very, very much for this initiative. Each year, बच्चों जैसा आप जानते हैं, we prepare yearbook kind of thing. So this is our annual video. You can find yourself during during this video when you are watching on your screens. And I thank our technical team and all for their support to create this video. It is a wonderful, wonderful creation. Yeah, please have a look, everyone.
मेचंदानी है और मेरी 9 साल की 3rd ग्रेडर बेटी रिद्धि मेचंदानी यहाँ DAVS में पढ़ती है। हमारा इंटेंशन पहले यही था कि हम उसे हिंदी सिखाएं, कल्चर सिखाएं, इंडिया से कनेक्टेड रखें, लेकिन आई थिंक दैट्स व्हेन आई रियलाइज व्हाट दिस कंट्रीब्यूशन इज डूइंग टू अस एज अ फैमिली, बिकॉज शी वुड वेक अस अप एवरी संडे टू कम हियर, एंड यू नो दिस इज सरप्राइजिंग विद किड्स. I thoroughly appreciate all the work they do here. We learn meditation, we learn yoga, we learn Vedic math, we learn dance, we learn culture, we live as a family. I mean, the meditation that Acharya ji teaches is all for the family. We've incorporated that in our daily routine. I'm extremely thankful for that. I would say that when you bring your kids here, it's just not for them to learn only Hindi or culture. It's about you as a family to grow together. I think that's what we have learned so far, and we should do it such a case too. Thank you.
मेरा नाम श्रद्धा मुखर्जी है और मैं हर रविवार को 4वीं कक्षा के बच्चों को नैतिक शिक्षा और हिंदी पढ़ाती हूँ। मैं आर्य समाज, मुझे आज खुशी है कि कविता जी के अनुरोध पर मुझे आप सभी को अपने अनुभव बताने का थोड़ा सा मौका मिला है। मैं आर्य समाज में पिछले 3-4 साल से आ रही हूँ। मेरा मुख्य कारण आने का था, मेरा बेटा शरद जो अभी 8 साल का है, मैं चाहती थी कि वो उसे हिंदी अच्छी तरह आए, वो हिंदी लिख और सीख सके सरलता से, और उसे भारतीय संस्कृति का भी ज्ञान प्राप्त हो।
Sachi Dayanand Saraswati's guru or teacher? नहीं आपने
Guru Virjanand.
आप सब देख
what someone who has a lot of ego is like. Yeah.
No one likes them.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's
एक साल हुआ है इस संस्था से जुड़े हुए और इनिशियली हमारा प्लान था कि हम अपनी बेटी के लिए यहाँ आए हैं, पर जब हम यहाँ आए तो कविता जी और आचार्य जी से मिलकर बहुत अच्छा लगा और अब हम इस संस्था से जुड़ गए हैं और मैं यहाँ टीचर्स को टेक्निकल उसमें हेल्प करती हूँ और आचार्य जी की मेडिटेशन सेशंस हैज़ रियली ब्रॉट अ लॉट ऑफ गुड थिंग्स आउट ऑफ अस और दैट हैज़ हेल्प्ड अस bring together as a family.
And यहाँ पे this has been a very enriching experience. Especially we have come together as a family. सबसे importantly हमारा एक संडे का रूटीन जो एक बहुत ही पॉजिटिव रूटीन है वो बन गया है. इसके अलावा मैं यहाँ पे वैदिक मैथ पढ़ाता हूँ और द बेस्ट पार्ट वाज जब मेरी डॉटर ने मुझे एडवाइस किया who is a third grader कि how to control her class because that's what she does. ये बहुत पॉजिटिव था मेरे लिए because she is thinking like an adult. उसके अलावा यहाँ पे जो मेडिटेशन और वैदिक ज्ञान है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. स्पेशली हम इससे जुड़ना चाहते हैं.
बहुत सुंदर, बहुत ही सुंदर वीडियो बना है.
अंकित जी जरा सबको म्यूट कर दीजिए.
कर दीजिए.
अच्छा लगा.
बहुत अच्छा वीडियो बना.
अच्छा बनाया
पूरा पूरा साल अपनी आंखों के आगे सामने आ गया और यादें जिसे कहते हैं. तो ये हमारा एक ट्रेडिशन बन गया है. हम हर साल एक वीडियो इस तरह क्रिएट करते हैं रिकॉर्ड्स और हमारे YouTube चैनल पर हर साल का एक YouTube चैनल पर देख सकते और म्यूट करना होगा सबको फिर थोड़ी देर के लिए. कोई बच्चे जोर से बोल रहे हैं. तो बच्चों थैंक यू वेरी मच. आई हैव 2-3 थिंग्स टू शेयर विद ऑल ऑफ यू. पहली बात, मैं अपने सभी बच्चों को बहुत सा आशीर्वाद देना चाहती हूँ, प्यार देना चाहती हूँ, जो कहना चाहती हूँ कि सारा साल वे हमारे साथ थे और जो बच्चे रेगुलर संडे को ऑनलाइन क्लासेस में भी आते रहे, आई रियली फील प्राउड ऑफ देम. उसके बाद सबसे बड़ा क्रेडिट अपने बच्चों की तरफ से और अपनी तरफ से मैं अपने वॉलंटियर्स टीचर्स को देना चाहती हूँ. दे आर आवर स्ट्रेंथ, एक्चुअली दे आर आवर बैकबोन, है ना, क्योंकि उनके बिना हम चल नहीं सकते. उन्होंने कैसे कैसे टाइम में वॉलंटियर्स जो एक फ्लायर बनाते हैं, एक वीडियो भी बनाते हैं और इतनी चीजें करते हैं.
प्लीज म्यूट एवरीबॉडी. अंकित जी प्लीज म्यूट एवरीवन एल्स. बेटा बाकी सबको म्यूट कर दीजिए. अंकित जी कॉल पे है, मृदुल जी देख रहे हैं.
मृदुल जी प्लीज थोड़ा म्यूट कर दीजिए सबको। तो बेटा मैं बहुत आप सबको थैंक यू कहना चाहती हूँ। एक अनाउंसमेंट है, वो भी एक सरप्राइज की जैसी है आपके लिए, कि ये सेशन हमारा एकेडमिक ईयर आज इसकी लास्ट क्लास थी। अभी हम एक समर कैंप ऑनलाइन शुरू कर रहे हैं 5 days अ वीक का, 1 hour ईच डे। उसमें बहुत सारी डिटेल्स हैं, बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस हैं क्लासेस के, और आप भी उसमें एनरोल होइए। और आपके इसमें ऐसा नहीं है कि संस्कृति, दिस इज नॉट मेंट फॉर संस्कृति स्कूल किड्स ओनली, okay, anyone from the public can come and join that summer camp. It's a 5 weeks camp and 5 days a week camp. I have shared those details with our staff members, but I will send that flyer to all of you in your parents email inbox. तो आप अपने अपने पेरेंट्स को कह के उसमें जुड़िए। उसमें बहुत सारी नई चीजें भी हैं। यदि मृदुल जी वो थोड़ा सा सब्जेक्ट्स दिखा सके तो एक बार फ्लायर दिखा दीजिए इफ पॉसिबल।
कविता जी एक सेकेंड, वो फ्लायर मेरे साथ, मैं एक मिनट देखता हूँ। आप कंटिन्यू कीजिए, मैं
हाँ 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 हाँ, तो बेटा उसमें ज्वाइन कीजिए। एंड वन मोर थिंग, बिकॉज दिस इज आवर लास्ट सेशन टुडे, नेक्स्ट ईयर के लिए एनरोलमेंट आर स्टिल वर्किंग, वी आर टेकिंग एनरोलमेंट्स। और उसमें एक मैं बात जोड़ूंगी कि आप हर पेरेंट को भी ये रिक्वेस्ट है और हर स्टूडेंट को भी, कि आप अपने एटलीस्ट 2 फ्रेंड हर बच्चा लेकर आए, न्यू एनरोलमेंट। और जो भी एनरोलमेंट हमारे पास कराने आएगा उसे कहिए आप अपने फ्रेंड्स को कि यू आर गोइंग टू द संस्कृति स्कूल टू गेट एनरोल्ड, प्लीज गिव माय नेम एज ए रेफरेंस। और जिसके भी 5 से ज्यादा रेफरेंस कोई देगा, मान लीजिए कि जानव है, कोई आकर हमें कहे कि जानव के रेफरेंस से आया हूं, फिर सेकंड पर्सन आए कि आई एम फ्रॉम जानव पर्सन, थर्ड आए, फोर्थ आए, फिफ्थ आए, जिसके भी 5 रेफरेंस से ज्यादा रेफरेंस होंगे उसे हम एक अवार्ड देंगे। ठीक है, अब मैं देखती हूँ कौन बच्चा या कौन पेरेंट्स या कौन टीचर जो है 5 से ज्यादा लोगों को हमारे पास लेकर आता है। जो भी ऐसा करेगा उस बच्चे के लिए, उस पेरेंट के लिए या उस टीचर के लिए एक स्पेशल अवार्ड हम लोग देंगे, और ये आगे से हर बार हम लोग दिया करेंगे। और जो 10 लेकर आएगा उसके लिए एक और स्पेशल अवार्ड है। तो हम देखना चाहते हैं कि कौन जो बच्चा जो भी सबसे ज्यादा लेकर आएगा, है ना, उसको हम स्पेशली रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे और आप सबसे मिलवाएंगे और स्पेशल प्राइज देंगे उसे हम। तो मैं सभी बच्चों से भी, अपनी टीचर से भी ये चाहती हूँ, टीचर्स आप भी हर क्लास में अपने सभी जो बच्चों के पेरेंट्स हैं उनसे कहिए कि एनरोलमेंट हमारे चल रहे हैं, एनरोल होइए। हमारा सेशन अगस्त से शुरू होगा। नेक्स्ट ईयर का कैलेंडर हमारी वेबसाइट पर अपलोड कर दिया जाएगा विद इन अ वीक, and so you can easily look at that calendar how we work। और ये हमारे YouTube पर आपने ये वीडियो सभी रखे हुए हैं। आपके पुराने जो बच्चों ने जो वीडियो मुझे दिए, कोई चाइल्ड स्पीकर था या कुछ था, उस all those videos are available on our YouTube channel, है ना। There are more than 500 videos we have on our channel, so things are on Facebook and YouTube. You can go through those to, if you are introducing someone new to our school, they can have a look. And you are the best person, actually you all are the best person to get them to us, to bring them to us, or give our reference to talk about the school, the Arya Samaj, our team, how we work, how we celebrate, how we eat together, we play together, we sit together, we celebrate together, and we meditate together. Isn't it? So these were 2-3 things I wanted to share with you. And again, I want to thank each of you, each our child, and all our teachers, staff members, support team, we have so many teams, technical team, one team, and security, and electives, and लीडरशिप टीम. तो बहुत सारी हमारी टीम्स हैं. उन्होंने इतनी मेहनत की है इस पूरी संस्था को एक साल वंडरफुली हैंडल करने के लिए. तो मेरे मन से हर समय मैं सोती हूँ, जागती हूँ, मेरे मन से एक एक आदमी का चेहरा ऐसे मुझे मन के अंदर घूमता रहता है. और मेरे मन से उनके लिए आशीर्वाद, प्यार, मुझसे छोटे हैं तो आशीर्वाद निकलता है, और मेरे बराबर के हैं, मुझसे बड़े हैं तो उनके लिए रेस्पेक्ट और ग्रेटिट्यूड की भावना आती है. So that is our strength. You are our strength. They are our strength. If anyone want to share something, to say something, I request them. You all can see this. Mridulji, please introduce.
Okay. So yes, this year Sanskriti School is going to begin the summer camp, first online summer camp, and this is a registration form for everyone. And as per Kavita ji, this is not limited only to Sanskriti kids. It is open to everybody throughout the nation, and in fact, I believe there is no boundaries on this one. So it's a very simple form. Just fill up. Whosoever is going to submit the information, we are just need a couple of information. One is as a parent's information right here in the first 4 fields: name, email ID, and phone number. And your primary communication will be through only email ID. So please use an email ID, which is your regular email ID. And then, of course, you add your children. Current form can take care of 2 kids registration at one time. So whenever you fill your first kid's name and then you select the age group, the entire camp has been divided into 2 age groups, 5 to 9 years old and then 10 to 15 years old. So and then based upon the age groups, the entire class committee, teachers committee have decided to with the subjects that would be taught. That entire list of which subjects will be taught by which teachers to which groups, that's already been ready. So there is nothing pending on that. It has been already been distributed. So we are all ready with this. So I'll just show you, if your child, for example, Kashish is 9 years old. If I select 9 years old, once you select the age group, according to the age group, it will show you the subjects listed here. Okay, so there are 2 subjects which is common to all the ages. There is no choice in that. One is Bharatihas, and which is going to be on Monday, and second one is Dharam Shiksha, which is going to be on Thursday. These 2 classes, all kids will join on the same class, and this is going to be taken by Acharya Harish ji, Acharya Kavita ji, and whosoever is at that level who can teach those teachers will be available. And then let's say Wednesday, we have a kid has a choice to select between dance exercise or yogasan. So that's how you are going to select which summer topic you want your kid to have in. So that's very simple. Once you go to 10 to 15, for 10 to 15, we have a little bit more flexibility. We have a little bit more, classes over there. For example, dance exercise, yogasan, Indian folk art. So Indian folk art has got added. For Friday, we have computer engineering and bhajans. Okay, for Tuesday, they have Vedic maths in addition to the Hindi read and write. One thing we would like to point out, whether you are selecting your kids' age group as 5 to 9 or 10 to 15, The subject for Hindi read and write will have two options right here, because some kids, even they may be 7 years old, but they already are well versed with Hindi, and you want them to learn a little bit advanced for them. So you can select 10 to 15, even though their group is 5 to 9. Okay. So it's very self-explanatory. Whatever the subjects your kid or you want them to, excel on, just go ahead and select from it. Accordingly, per child fees is $100, and that would be, you'll see that automatically here. Once you agree to the terms and conditions, it'll just ask you questions like, how did you hear about the camp? And if there is a parent whom you referred, their first time over here, they have a chance to share how they came to know, do they wanted to, enroll their kid for the next year and things like that. And once you submit it, click the preview answers. So it will show you what you've entered. Do the final submission. It will go to your payment gateway, which I'm not going through here, but it will go through the payment gateway. You have an option to pay the fees through either PayPal or whatever credit debit card you use. Once the payment is submission, you will receive a notification. And that notification email will go to your registered email ID as well as to DVS's email ID. So once again, very simple. Parents' information in first 4 field. Then you can register up to 2 kids based on their age group that you select. The subjects will be shown. Select the subjects that you want, do the payment, and you are done, and you are enrolled. For any future communications, your email ID would be the primary, primary source to communicate between school and you. So that's pretty much. I think a flyer will be out very soon with all the details. The flyer will also have the list of subjects. Flyer will also have the link to this form. So anything and everything that you want to know about this summer camp, it will be available in that flyer. So with that, Kavitaji, back to you. If you want to add anything, please go ahead.
No, if we have that ad we have sent to be published, or I can show a glimpse of that from my.
Yeah, let me stop my sharing.
Ankit ji, are you available now? Or Richa ji, in the meantime, Richa ji, Ruhan, Ruben, is your mom there? Richa ji will be leading this summer camp coordination and everything related to this. So I want her to. Richa ji, I don't think she is there. Okay. No problem. So, okay, I have this. In the meantime, I can show you this thing if you all can see it through my mobile. Is it visible? This is.
जी अच्छा विजिबल. आप थोड़ा सा पीछे लेके जाएं, हल्का सा पीछे सेंटर में, हल्का सा, थोड़ा सा फ्रंट. जी.
So we have a QR code. Mridulji can talk about it. How does it work and what will be its relevant in that?
Yeah, so in the flyer, of course, you have the link, but sometimes, typing if you have to type the link and something like that, so you can download, all the parents, you can download a QR scanner app on your phone. And if you just, using the camera of the phone, if you just put over the QR code, it will automatically take you to the registration form. So whether you would like to copy paste from the flyer, whether you want to type by hand, or whether you want to use a sleek technique of scanning a QR code, it will help you. If you see this ad in newspapers, I mean, QR code would be the most useful tool. because you just have the scan. So you just need one QR scanner app from your App Store, Google Store, and that will do the magic for you. Thank you.
थैंक यू वेरी मच मृदुल जी. और बेटा जल्दी से जल्दी रजिस्ट्रेशन करवा लीजिए. So we will have a clear idea how many kids from our school and from outside will be there with us in this summer camp. And this year it is very uncommon because no one is traveling due to this COVID-19 thing. So kids are at home. So there were many parents, they communicated their request to us कि when we are working and kids are at home, can you not do something for them? So our team came up with this idea. I thank each of them. इतना वंडरफुली इन लोगों ने इतने कम लिमिटेड टाइम में काम किया है, आई कैन नॉट शेयर. जब हम ये एक फ्लायर देखते हैं, वी कैन नॉट इमेजिन कि पीछे कितना बैकग्राउंड में काम चल रहा होता है. 3 ग्रुप बने हुए हैं डिफरेंट, और कैसे दिन रात हमारे 4-5 लोग हैं जो काम कर रहे थे बेसिकली. तो बहुत ही अच्छा है और कैंप बहुत अच्छा जाएगा. अब हम आरती की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. विनीता जी आप आरती करवाइए. फिर अगर बच्चों आपको किसी में से किसी को कुछ कहना है, आप हैंड रेज कर सकते हैं. हाँ, और फिर हम आगे सबसे विदा लेंगे.
जी
मृदुल जी सबको म्यूट कर दीजिए, केवल विनीता जी को.
हाँ जी, मैं विनीता जी को अनम्यूट करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन हो रही ना. विनीता जी आपने अपनी तरफ अनम्यूट, आपने अपनी तरफ म्यूट तो नहीं किया हुआ है?
Unmute from here. Yeah.
Okay. अच्छा, क्विक चीज, एक चीज कविता जी, विनीता जी, सॉरी, आई वांट टू लेट यू नो, किड्स आपके साथ अगर भी पेरेंट्स हैं तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. इनकेस नहीं है, आप अपने पेरेंट्स को जरूर बताइए कि दे नीड टू अपग्रेड देयर जूम ऐप. ओके, सिर्फ इतना बताइए, अब प्लीज अपग्रेड योर जूम ऐप, क्योंकि 30th मई को जूम जो है, यानी कि जो आप ये प्लेटफॉर्म यूज कर रहे हैं फॉर द ऑनलाइन क्लासेस, 30th May को they are going to release a major upgrade, okay, and there will be some higher security features and all those stuffs will be there. So आपके पुराने Zoom app नहीं वर्क करेगा. And since online camp जो है वो Zoom के थ्रू ही हम लोग करने वाले हैं, so make sure you tell your mom, dad that hey, Sanskriti School is asking us to upgrade our Zoom app. That's it. And if they have any questions, they can reach out to us. Okay, so same thing for each one of us, all teachers, because that is for everyone who is doing the, like who is the teacher and as well as who is the recipient. Okay, so viewer and transmitter both have to upgrade it. So make sure we are all updated, because on that day we do not, on the very first class, especially from teacher's standpoint, nobody wants to get into a glitch of like it's not working. Okay, I would highly recommend कि आप अभी कर लीजिए. Downloads available है. I did across my devices yesterday night. It's working fantastically. I'm on their latest version. They have beautiful features now, but do it before the camp begins. Okay. Back to Vinita ji, back to Kavita ji. Thank you.
अष्टमी के लगा जगदीश।
आप अपने आप को म्यूट कर लें, कविता जी बहुत कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट आ रहा है दोनों का। उमा पूर्ण परमात्मा प्रणयामि स्वामी तुमां प्रणयामि पारे ब्रह्म परमेश्वर पारे ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सब के स्वामी ओम जगदीश्वरी तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता स्वामी तुम पालन करता मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी कृपा करो वरदा ओम जगदीश्वरी तुम हो एक अगोचर सबके प्राणपति स्वामी सबके प्राणपति किस विधा मिलो दया में किस विधा मिलो दया में सीधो सुमति ओम जगदीश्वरी दीन बंधु दुख हरता तुम्हारा शरण मेरे स्वामी तुम्हारा शरण मेरे करुणास्ति बढ़ाओ करुणा प्रेम बढ़ाओ वारे पड़ो में तेरे ओम जय जगदीश्वरी विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी काश हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ संतर की सेवा ओम जगदीश्वरी जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट नासिक के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे। क्षमा चाहती हूँ।
अब हम शांति पाठ करेंगे मेरे साथ। जिन बच्चों को आता है वो मेरे साथ गाएं और जिन्हें नहीं आता मृदुल जी स्लाइड है शांति पाठ की स्लाइड लगा दीजिए। ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरौषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। जो बोले सो अभय सत्य सनातन मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय। योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। ओम का झंडा ऊंचा रहे। आर्य समाज वेद की ज्योति वैदिक ध्वनि वैदिक अभिवादन सबको नमस्ते और सबको धन्यवाद। बच्चों को प्यार, आचार्य जी को धन्यवाद, आर्य समाज को धन्यवाद, टीचर्स को, वॉलंटियर्स को, सबसे बड़ा धन्यवाद परमात्मा। हम सबको साथ लेकर आया परमात्मा, हम सबको जोड़ा और हमारा आप सबके कारण हमारा यह परिवार बना, है ना बच्चों? आप सबके कारण हमारा यह परिवार बना। तो उस परमात्मा का हम धन्यवाद करते हैं कि उसने हमें एक साथ जोड़ा है। और अब हम अगले साल में फिर से मिलेंगे। हाँ, अगले साल में हम फिर से मिलेंगे ना? No, you can leave. हाँ, हम सब अगले साल में मिलेंगे और उससे पहले समर कैंप में भी मिलेंगे। समर कैंप भी शुरू। तो आज के लिए अभी मेरी तरफ से इतना ही। किसी को कुछ कहना है तो यू आर वेलकम। If you have anything to share with me to say, you are welcome. Now it's on you. किरण आंटी भी यहाँ है। आज तो नीलेश जी भी दिखाई दे रहे हैं, है ना? निखिल जी भी दिखाई दे रहे हैं और वृत्ति जी भी दिखाई दे रही हैं। कृष्णा उपनेजा जी भी मुझे दिखाई दे रही हैं आज। नमस्ते नमस्ते।
What are you waiting for?
व्रती जी हैं। तो मेरे सब प्यारे प्यारे बच्चों, कोई कुछ कहना चाहता है कि हम लोग फिर विदा लें? चलिए फिर खाना खाइए। आज के लिए इतना ही। सेशन इज एंडिंग नाउ। बहुत सारा प्यार, बहुत सारी पुच्ची सब। नमस्ते नमस्ते। आई लव यू ऑल सो मच। नमस्ते 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 मेरा बेटा। नमस्ते राजा बेटा। नमस्ते, बहुत सारा प्यार। नमस्ते ध्रुव। नमस्ते लास्या, मायरा, स्तव्य। नमस्ते सिद्धार्थ बेटा। नमस्ते ईशा, अयान, स्तव्य, कविता जी। नमस्ते शौर्य और श्रेया, वरुण। नमस्ते जानव। नमस्ते बेटा अयान बेटा। नमस्ते देवज। नमस्ते हाँ रास्या। नमस्ते बेटा। खाना खाइए, अपने पापा को नमस्ते कह दीजिए। जय। नमस्ते मेरा बेटा। हाँ नमस्ते बेटा। नमस्ते बेटा। नमस्ते बेटा। वृत्ति नमस्ते। प्रीति जी नमस्ते। हाँ जी नमस्ते। देवज नमस्ते बेटा। विवेक जी नमस्ते। प्रीशा नमस्ते बेटा। नमस्ते। Now the session is ending. Okay, namaste.
Now you can say namaste. Namaste.
नमस्ते मेरा बेटा। ईशा नमस्ते बेटा। देवज अब आप साइन आउट हो सकते हैं जूम से। प्लीज साइन आउट कर दीजिए। कशिश ये पेंटिंग, एक हमारे पास और वीडियो है, वो मैं अलग से शेयर करूंगी। आज टाइम नहीं था। कशिश ये आपने फोटो पिक्चर बनाई है, बहुत अच्छी है ये। फ्रूट्स। ओहो वेरी गुड वेरी गुड वेरी गुड। ओके मृदुल जी, हाँ जी सेशन कंप्लीट कर लीजिए। नमस्ते नमस्ते। जूली जी नमस्ते।